Good morning. It is Saturday. It's June 28th. It's almost the end of June, and unfortunately, the Mariners are not doing as well as I thought they would at the beginning of the season, and that's okay. I'm still going to be covering them as much as possible, which I think is going to be an absolutely great thing for me as well as for other community members because I am working to try to get my YouTube channel monetized by the end of the year. I'm at about 1,150 hours of. I'm going to double check that right now. I'm at, over the last 365 days, 1,150 hours of valid watch time, which I think is really good. Um, Considering that for a while I was not producing long form content, especially over the summer. Um, I'm going to try to continue to have the sports predictions video and the Mariners recap video every day, in addition to one other video every day. Um, I will be starting work in a week. It's a full-time job, and just unfortunately, due to the nature of that job being far away and me not currently having a motor vehicle, I will may not have as much time as I have currently. But that's fine. This week is my last week of my summer graduate course, which is great. I am super happy to be done with that. I'm gonna try to bust everything out for it tomorrow so that I can just say I am done, other than having to respond to discussion board posts over the weekend, because that'll be really easy for me to just do because I did not enjoy the class. It was young adult literature, so it was a how to teach young adult literature class basically. And unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that we did in there, I did not feel was useful for um, one, teaching young adult literature, and I also did not feel that it was a course that was done at the graduate level. Um, Although I've been finding out that a lot of my opinions about higher education are not the opinions of administrators of higher education who apparently believe that um, that should go there. It's totally normal for you to just not have to do research during your classes. In my entire English degree, I had to write one research paper, which English degrees used to be about writing research papers from English classes. I had to do several others from elective courses that I had and things of that nature, but no. My English degree was not great in terms of that. And that was frustrating because, like, I thought that that was one of the skills that I was going to be learning, and I thought it was an important skill, especially because one of the programs that the English department has with my school is a combined 3 years undergrad, 3 years law school, BAJD, which is great. And you have to do so much research as a law student. I know a ton of law students, and all they're doing every day is research, research, research. And it's just one of those things where you're like, yeah, you got to do it. You got to know what you're talking about in order to actually talk to the judge. Um, so it's been a thing. This is the game Balatro. It's a super fun game. 888. Yeah, that works. It's a super fun game. Those jokers up at the top allow you to just add different bonuses to your cards, and then that's how many up here where it's this where my cursor is. It says score at least that much. That's what you have to score in order to actually. Shit. 10, 10. Yeah, that works. In order to actually beat the blind, which the blind is you don't know, you're not supposed to know going in how much it is, but because of the way the game is, you do know because you can choose to skip it. Other than the boss blind, this 7, 6, 5, 4, 6, 6, 7. No, get rid of the queen. 7, 7. That works. I'm pretty excited about the job. It's just at a local business that does call center stuff, which is super fine, especially with my back injury. That allows me to have a job where I will be able to be sitting. Obviously, there'll be some times where I may end up straining my back because of the way that I will be going there. But I know somebody who's willing to potentially sell me a car. Um, at some point over the next couple of months, once I start working and once I've started working and gotten my checks and everything. So that's really good for that. I am incredibly excited because I'm also going to be um in another semester of grad school. I'll be just doing part-time. I'll be doing two classes. I haven't actually decided which two classes yet because unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure which two classes I want to take. I have a couple of options and I should be able to graduate next summer based on the way things are going. I'm not 100% sure. I will have to look at those things again with my academic advisor. I would love to graduate next summer because summer would be a perfect time to graduate. Would mean that there's nothing I have to do after that unless I wanted to go back to school. I am considering taking a math class at the community college because I'd like to learn more math. And unfortunately, I am not good at math right now because I just never was. I didn't have much of the math. Like my last math class in high school was algebra 2 trigonometry, and I was not great at that. It's just one of those things. Very large blind, 1.2 million. Need to find some way to re-roll that blind. Queen 9, 8, 7, 6. Wish that were a jack. It would have been a straight flush. It's one of those great things. Uh, um, the Mariners today play at 4:05 p.m. in Texas, which is weird for a day series, well, midday series. It's just, it just feels weird for that to be a thing because, like, why are we doing that? Other things that have been going on in my life has been I've been playing video games, lots of video games. I recently beat the game Bayonetta for the first time. Looking forward to getting Bayonetta 2 at some point in the future. I don't know when that'll be, because I think it's a really good series, and I really enjoyed Bayonetta 1, so that was fun. So obviously there's Bayonetta 2. There's also a Origins game, and then Bayonetta 3. I plan on playing the whole series. I played it on the Switch. I'm planning on getting a Switch 2 at some point between now and September. I can't actually stream or record my Switch because I have a Switch Lite, so that doesn't have any sort of video output, which stinks. But I can obviously record my PC and my Xbox, which is awesome, and my PlayStation if I ever set it back up. I haven't. I was gonna try to sell the PlayStation, but nobody wanted it. But that's fine. It's a PS5. Considering getting a PS5 as well, but I don't think there's any sort of like um games on the PS4 or PS5 that aren't on the PS or aren't on the Xbox. I really don't think there's any like exclusives. 50 chips of hand contains a pair. No, no, no. Ugh. No. Oh, actually, that'll be helpful. Yes. Okay, I have something here that might be able to help. Queen Jack 10, 10, 9. Left card and the one on the right. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yes, that'll work. Then I'll have three mult cards. Perfect. 9, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Um, I want to have the Switch 2 because it's going to play a lot better than my Switch Lite. Apparently, the Switch Lite has no tech specs that are different from the non-Switch. The Switch Lite apparently has no lower tech specs, which I was surprised to learn. I thought that it would, just simply because it felt like something that would happen with, and I'm glad that it didn't. But I'm also like, yeah, this console is kind of slow. It works perfectly fine for the games I play, like Pokemon. Like, I don't play. I played 2K on it for a little while. That was awful. That was the worst decision ever. Do not play 2K on the Switch. Do not play MLB The Show on the Switch. I played NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition on there because, like, why not? And I've played other games on there like Animal Crossing. I've played, like I said, Bayonetta, which is a really good game. I'm gonna make that a wild card. That's just my last hand. Boom, 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 boom. It's been super exciting for everything that's been happening, and I'm about to lose, but thank you for all of you joining me. I really appreciate that. I'm pretty close to 5,000 subs, and I'm really excited about that. I would love to have 10,000 subs by the end of the year, but who knows what'll happen. I am going to continue trying to make shorts and things of that nature as well, but who knows how long things will go. Thank you for joining me.